Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella and today we're gonna see how many pages I can realistically read in a week. So hi, welcome to another reading vlog kind of style. I absolutely love doing reading vlogs. I know I haven't done many of them. I like to do a bit more like challenge kind of videos because I find myself that I actually like tend to read more with challenge videos. But this week I kind of want to see how many pages I can realistically read in a week with work as well as etc. Because I am starting uni next week, so that's going to be like full time, so I definitely won't have much time to read. But I do just want to see how much I can read for this week. Today is Wednesday the 18th of June. It is now 1:30 p.m. but I did want to talk about what I'm currently reading and kind of what I have read the last couple days, because I don't know if I want to start this on like technically Monday, but I think we'll just start it from today and see how much we can do. Obviously I'll update you when my uni starts and when it gets a bit more hectic. So at the moment I'm currently reading Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I am 42 pages into this book. This is also on my June TBR. I think for this week especially I definitely want to focus on my June TBR because I have been kind of slacking with it. Belladonna is on that list. We're going to be reading this, and I'm also in the middle of a Kindle book. This is not on my TBR, but we are currently reading A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty by Stacia Stark. This is the second book in the Kingdom of Lives series. The first book is A Court This Cruel and Lovely, and I absolutely love that book. I had to get the next one because I had to know what happens. So I definitely want to kind of like finish up this series as well this week. I mean, that's a bit ambitious, let's say. Go check out my June TBR video. You will know that's the entire TBR. You know what I mean? So you will see what we're reading this week from that video as well, so definitely go check that out. If you haven't already, subscribe, welcome to the family, and let's get started. I think today I don't really know what I'm in the mood for. I like to read this one at night and kind of like have a fun time with that, and I think today I'm going to try and focus on Belladonna. I'm going to see how we go, but I am very excited. I'm only like 40 pages into this. I am really liking this. This book kind of like follows our main character Signa, I think her name is, and she is just like followed by death. It's kind of interesting and everyone around her kind of dies, so very interesting. She kind of has a weird relationship with death. I mean, I'm not very far in, but very excited to read this book. It has been on my TBR for a while now. I mean, this is the book that my boyfriend chose for this month, so I have to read it for him. But yeah, and then this series, so much fun. It's like a fantasy romance, really fun. There are also some more books that I do want to read. I have like a winter TBR. I also have my 25 books to read in 2025. That is kind of my little intro for now. We're gonna see how we go with reading, and I will keep you guys updated. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, girl. Hello. Today is Thursday, the 19th of June. It is 11:42 a.m. I just took my dog for a big walk, as you would have seen, listened to the audiobook of Belladonna, but I thought I'd give my updates for yesterday. So yesterday I read from the page, I started on page 42 of Belladonna and I finished on 74, which means I honestly, okay, so yesterday I had work from 5 to 12. I did actually have not a lot of time to read. We read 32 pages pages of Belladonna, which I know is not very good, but today I feel like I've made quite a chunk through. So I think today is going to be definitely a reading day. I am again working tonight. Tonight I'm working again from 5 to 12. So I'm going to try and get as much reading as I can done now because it's 11:43. So I definitely have until about 4 o'clock to kind of get stuff done. We read 32 pages of Belladonna, and then I also read some of A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty. I read some of that at work whilst I was on my break. I only read a few pages, but I read 15 pages of that book. So in total, I only read 47 pages on Wednesday, which is fine because Wednesday usually is like quite a busy day with work. Plus I film pretty late, so I didn't have a lot of time to do that. Today I started on page 74 of Belladonna. I was listening to this as an audiobook whilst I took my dog for a walk. We just took her down to like this big park. What is going on over there? Can you guys hear the dogs barking? That is ridiculous. Anyways, I took her to this big park. We did a huge walk. My dog is a greyhound. She is very like, she does her quick little runs and isn't very good with long distance, but she's getting older and she kind of like doesn't like do her little zoomies very often anymore. So I'm trying to get her back into like walking for a bit and all of that. And she just loves to be out of the house. But I managed to listen to the audiobook. I got up to page 116. So on my walk, I managed to read 42 pages. But now I'm going to chill out now. I might even like do a little bit of cleaning up and keep listening to the audiobook. The audiobook is really, really good. The narrators are chef's kiss. I'm really, really enjoying it. We're like this far in, so not very far in, but still making a bit of progress. I would say that I want to finish this today. I don't know how achievable that is. I mean, we can always try later. I am going to read A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty on my Kindle, probably at work, and then also probably like before bed and stuff. Like yesterday wasn't very good, but that's like very realistic. Oh my god, I completely forgot to talk about like my thoughts for this book as well, because now that we are past the 100-page mark, I have some thoughts and feelings. I am really liking this. I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. Basically, we're following Signa and she is like connected with death somehow. I feel like you kind of like should go into it leaving it there because it actually is very interesting. She's ended up at this cousin's place. All these things are going down. It's very interesting. She's trying to solve something. Very intriguing. I'm really liking our main character. She's very, very interesting. I'd like to see like how she kind of has this and like how the story goes. Something to like, whoa, like she has to find this out. And like you're trying to figure it out as well, which is really, really intriguing. I'm really liking. Whenever she's around, like death kind of just follows her and it kind of like people around her just seem to like drop, if you know what I mean. Interested to see how it kind of ends, but I know this is a series, so like yeah, I don't know, like something that I was like literally listening to the audiobook and I was like on my walk I was like what's going on there? Oh my god, very intriguing. She's kind of got herself a little puzzle to solve, if you know what I mean. Everyone, I thought I would do a really quick update. So it is now 4:04 p.m. so I have to go soon, but I wanted to give you guys a little update on Belladonna. I am now 250 pages in. Your girl's been busy, okay? So as you would have seen, I just went to the library because I had a few books that I had to drop off. My sister's just been using my card as well, so I just grabbed some of her books. Had a little look around, didn't find anything. I mean, probably for the best because I have all of these to read, but I'm 250 pages in. I'm absolutely loving this. Also, what I didn't mention, we've been getting a lot more of this now, is it actually kind of gives me like Bridgerton vibes. Like it's like Regency time when this is like based, and so like they're talking about like their debuts and like how she wants to find a nice suitor and how like because she has an inheritance because her like parents all passed away, so once she turns a certain age she will receive her inheritance. So she's like, I want to make my debut, and like obviously she's getting a lot of like good suitors because of inheritance that she is going to have. So it is like, I'm absolutely loving it because I love Bridgerton, can I just say. So this is like a really fun little aspect of this as well that you kind of get like sprinkled in there, which I absolutely love. I'm very intrigued. I'm very excited because we've only got like a little bit left. I'm like, what is going to happen? Like there is like a mystery kind of element, so I am excited to delve into that a little bit more. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. I mean, it's about 400 pages, so I have 150 pages left. Last night I made it to page 107 and I'm 20% into this book. It has 536 pages, so I'm gonna see how I go with this one. I am really enjoying this series. This is the second book in the Kingdom of Lies series, and see where it goes because it's getting really good. Excited to continue that. Probably focus on this at work because I do take my Kindle to work if I ever get like a little break or like dinner time, whatever. Also tomorrow I do have my new bed being delivered, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to read. I'm going to try and listen to my audiobook of this if I haven't already finished it, or an audiobook of something else, build this bed and everything, which is going to be so exciting. And then I do have a birthday dinner in the night, so tomorrow's going to be super busy. Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a quick update for Thursday. For Thursday the 19th of June. So today is Friday the 20th of June, but I wanted to do the stats and everything for yesterday. So yesterday we managed to make it to page 279 of Belladonna, and that total is, so for Belladonna I read 205 pages yesterday, which is crazy because I'm like literally almost finished this. I'm definitely gonna finish this today. I do have my bed arriving today, but they said it's gonna be delivered between 2 and 5, and I doubt they're actually gonna like deliver it in that time. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna have to build it. We might have to do it tomorrow because at 5 o'clock, if it's gonna be delivered like 5 o'clock, it's gonna be way too late to like build a whole like bed and everything. And then with A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty, I managed to get up to page 118. That is 11 pages. So we managed to read 216 pages yesterday. So 11 pages of this one and 250 pages of this one, which is absolutely great. I'm definitely going to try and finish this today. This one, I'm not too sure. I might try and start another physical book, get around to my Kindle whenever. Like, it is a really beautiful day. As you can see, I'm like literally squinting from the sun, but it is a really beautiful day outside today. So I do want to sit outside, try and get some sun before I wait for this delivery, because it is 12:48 now. I feel like yesterday was quite a successful day. I'm very happy with that. So we're just going to finish this book and I will update you on what I decide to read next, because I do want to read a physical book in the sun. Hello everyone, so it is now Saturday the 21st of June. So for yesterday, for Friday, I wanted to do an update. I know I didn't really film too much, but I did have some things on, but I did manage to read quite a lot, so we will go through. So with Belladonna, on Friday the 20th of June, I started on page 279 and I finished on page 388, which is a total of 109 pages. I also read A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty, which I started on page 118 and I finished on page 150. I read it just before bed, so there wasn't too many pages, but I still wanted to make an effort to get through that one a little bit more as well. So I managed to read 32 pages of that book, which brings our total to 141 pages for Friday the 20th of June, which is very exciting. Not as good as Thursday, but at the moment it's Saturday and it's 4:38 p.m. So I haven't done too much reading today. I've had a bit going on. We're gonna try and finish up Belladonna because I literally have 10 more pages left. So I'll try and film my reaction to the ending of this. We just kind of got the plot twist. So apparently I can say that this is kind of like a murder mystery kind of vibe. She arrives at Thorngrove and basically I think it's her aunt or her cousin. I think it's her cousin. She has passed away. No doctor can figure out the cure. And basically Lillian is the name, and she comes back and haunts like the manor. Signa can actually see these like ghosts and spirits and stuff, and so helps Lillian try to find out who did this and all of this, which is so crazy. We just got the plot twist, and guys, I was not expecting that. I'm really enjoying this. I literally only have 10 pages left. Very excited to see where this goes, and also just like how it's gonna wrap up and like set itself up for the next book as well. I'm very excited. Some things have happened as well that I was just not expecting, and her relationship with Death I am so interested in. Like, Death, why is he kind of puppy? Do you know what I mean? Anyways, we're gonna continue reading. We're gonna finish this and then we're gonna pick up a new book. I have got a few books in my stacks over on my bedside table, which we can pick from. That is my June TBR, so we got a few books to pick from. So we could start reading Upon a Starlit Tide by Kel Woods. I don't know how interested I am in this at the current moment, moment. This is like a siren slash like mermaid kind of historical fantasy kind of vibe, which is very, very intriguing. I just don't know if that's what I'm in the current mood for. We also have Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I've been hearing such mixed reviews on this. I am kind of scared to begin this. Also, the fact that it is going to be the start of a series kind of scares me. So I don't know about this one. We then have Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stevens, which is one I'm so excited to read this. I really want it to like give like Divine Rivals vibes because that is like a 5 out of 5 star book, and the cover, absolutely gorge. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. This is like it's kind of like a literary fiction about two ice skaters, and they become world famous. I think they go to the Olympics and stuff, and kind of like their relationship and like the highs and lows of that and all of the fame and everything. I'm very, very excited to read this one. I hope it gives me kind of like Taylor Jenkins Reid vibes. Do you know what I mean? So, and then we also have The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean of Wong. This is just like, this is very heavy, like heavy literary fiction. So I'm not 100% sure if this is something that I want to delve into immediately. So I'm gonna kind of like see our options. We're gonna finish this now. So I've just finished Bella Donna by Adeline Grace. I think I'm gonna rate this one a 4 stars, but I'm definitely gonna continue the series. I'm so intrigued. It actually left off on quite a cliffhanger. So next book is gonna be very, very interesting as well, because you kind of know the characters, you know the setup. There's been new characters introduced, and like, it's so good, guys. It's so much fun. I actually had a lot of fun with this, and like, I just loved the whole like murder mystery kind of like subplot. It was so good. And the fact that this is set in like the 1800s and they're like having their debuts, and like it's very like Bridgerton-esque. Like, you just know when she's like trying on dresses, it's like that kind of vibe, which I absolutely love. So this is gonna be a 4 stars. I'm very, very excited. I think we're gonna pick up The Favorites by Lane Fargo next. I'm so excited to read this. I know that there's like a certain, like, you can kind of also read this because there's like reports and stuff in this. You can also listen to this as an audiobook, and it sounds very much like a documentary kind of vibe. So that would be kind of interesting even to like read for a chapter or two, but I'm so excited to delve into this, guys. They do go to the Olympics and compete in the Olympics, and it's basically about their rise to fame, and then something happens, I'm guessing. But this is like a documentary style book, so I'm very, very excited. Obviously it's fiction, but still so exciting. So we have finished this one, hooray. We are going to start this one as our physical book, and then also be reading A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty on our Kindle as well. So yay! Hello everyone, I wanted to make a quick update for yesterday. So yesterday obviously was Saturday, and I managed to get to page 32, chapter 6 of The Favorites last night, because I did have dinner with some family members. I didn't really read too much yesterday, so we got 28 plus 32. We only managed to read 60 pages yesterday, which, like, obviously it's a weekend, it's fine, I am busy. Today I actually have not read anything so far, and it is 3:24 p.m. but I am going to work now, so I don't know how much realistically I am going to read. Obviously at work I will bring my Kindle and try and read some at work. I finish at 10 p.m. tonight, so I will definitely be doing some reading before bed, so hopefully we can get quite a chunk in today. I'm hoping it's not too busy at work, because then I can kind of sneak out my Kindle and read a little bit, so I'm hoping we can do that today. But yeah, I just wanted to make some updates for yesterday, and next week I'm not excited because tomorrow I start uni again. I'm just doing a winter term, so it is just a course for a week straight, but it is from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. every single day, well, from Monday to Friday. So next week is going to be very chaotic, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done, obviously, because I'm there for such such a long time. I'll hopefully try and read a little bit on my commute as well. Obviously the next couple days are going to be a bit crazy. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. This week has kind of been like, it actually is more realistic like what days I can actually read as much, because so Wednesday we started this challenge, I read 47 pages. Thursday I read 216, Friday 141, and Saturday 60. So obviously there isn't a lot going on. I obviously did finish a book though, so at least like one book, that's good so far. And this is very realistic. Like I do have a lot of stuff to do, and you know, like work, seeing friends, seeing my boyfriend, family, there is a lot to go on. And obviously with uni starting, that's another thing to add to the list that's just gonna get even more hectic, but we're gonna do our best, try and get through. Hopefully we can make some progress. I'm actually really liking this. So basically also we've just sort of started getting into it. They have sort of just introduced the characters. So we have Katerina and we have Heath as well. And they both grew up in very like toxic homes. Katerina, she grew up in a family. Her parents have passed away and now she is living with, well, this is when they're younger. They're about 16 at the start of this. And she is now living with her brother who is an alcoholic, substance abuse issues. And he is just not the best role model. And with Heath was adopted by Katerina's family because he had in the foster system for a while and everyone was just horrible. They basically have this really beautiful connection, and he's actually started skating when he was 11, which is very rare in the industry to actually make it big, obviously starting from such an older age. They have incredible chemistry, so I'm very excited to see where it goes. They've been like in love since they were like 16 years old, so we will see how it goes. And it's kind of like set up like a documentary kind of style, if you guys can see that. That is all like kind of like interviews kind of style. So this would be very interesting to see on the screen as well. So hopefully this does get adapted. But anyways, that's my kind of thoughts for now for this book. I'm really enjoying it. I'm very excited to see where it goes with these characters. I have quite an interest in them. But yeah, that's my little update for now. I will update you guys later on how much I read at work and then home from work, and yeah. Hello everybody, I have a little update. So I ended up finishing A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty by Stacia Stark. This is the second book in the Kingdom of Lies series, which the first one is A Caught This Cruel and Lovely. I rated this book a 3.75 stars. It definitely wasn't my favorite. I feel like there was a lot of like filler stuff going on, obviously second book syndrome kind of vibe, but the ending is always what gets you. It's like, okay, like, you know, things are happening, but like not a lot. It's kind of just like trudging through, and then you get to the end and you're like, oh my god, I need the next book now. The books are $16 on Kindle and I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna kind of like let myself sit with my thoughts, see if like this is a series that I really do want to continue, and if I can try and get it from my library, because that is just ridiculous. $16 for a Kindle price, next level. Anyways, I did enjoy this book. I liked that we got more into the characters and got to know their kind of story. Obviously I can't say too much about like the plot and everything because it is a second book, but I really liked the in-depth about characters, new characters coming in, and I really love our main character Prissa. I think she's very strong-willed, but I think she doubts herself too much, which I mean obviously it's gonna happen, and the romance kind of feels a little bit flat to me. Like I don't get the feeling how I do with some other like fantasy characters that I usually do. I still really enjoyed it. I think that Lorien is a bit much. I don't know, and I'm just like not obsessed with the romance. Like I'm not really rooting for it. I'm kind of more interested in the plot and like what's going on with that. Like when there is like a kind of like spicy scene, I'm kind of just like skipping through it because I just can't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm here for the plot. Like tell me what happens next. So we finished this one as well, and then I did start reading The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I am 102 pages into this book. I am loving this. Like genuinely, I've already like started annotating. Like I'm obsessed with this. Me and my best friend started reading this same time, so it's kind of fun to get like each other's like opinions on like who we like, who we don't. Basically, this follows the story of our main character, Georgia, and she currently lives in England, but she has to get sent home to South Carolina because she gets a phone call saying that her father has passed away. And she has a very, very rocky relationship with her family. She's got 3 other siblings. There's only one of them that she actually like is close with and likes. So she goes there, she turns up, and her brother is also like an addict as well, like alcoholics, stuff like that. So he has got his AA sponsor with him. He's extremely attractive and they kind of get along like a house on fire, but she is also very deeply flawed, and you kind of like find out some things that she's done in her past, which is why her family shipped her off to England. I think it's kind of fun to go in blind because I genuinely had no idea what was going on when I started, and it's just so much fun. I'm really loving this, and the cover, obsessed. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I'm gonna try and get through this whenever I can. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will put the total amount of pages here. I don't exactly know what it was, but I think this week we managed to read Belladonna. We finished this one. We started a little bit of the favorites. I did get up to page 32 of this book and I just put it down because I was more focused on this one, and then like I had brought this one away with me because I just went to Melbourne for the weekend. That one with me, so I did start reading that, and I kind of do want to finish this one before I go back to the favorites. But I was really enjoying it as well. A little bit of this. We started this one, we finished Belladonna, and then we also finished A Kingdom is Cursed and Empty. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here and watching my silly little videos. I appreciate it so much, and I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.